Undercover owner buys steak at his own steakhouse, stops cold when he hears two cashiers. Nathaniel Brooks adjusted his baseball cap and dark-rimmed glasses, studying his reflection in the car window. The disguise was modest but effective. Gone were the sharp suits and polished loafers that had become his trademark as the founder of Brooks Prime Steakhouse, a respected chain spanning 3 states. Tonight, he was just another customer, in jeans and a button-down shirt, stepping into his flagship location as a stranger. He built his empire on excellence, personally training chefs, selecting every supplier, and designing menus down to the garnish. But as the business grew, he found himself pulled further away from the floor and deeper into boardrooms. Reviews of his original location had recently turned mixed. Some praised bold new dishes, others lamented long wait times and inconsistent service. "Let's see what's really going on," Nathaniel murmured, locking the nondescript sedan he borrowed from his assistant. He stepped inside the warm interior of Brooks Prime, welcomed by amber lighting, mahogany panels, and the sizzle of steaks over open flames. The place was comfortably full, busy but not crowded. "Perfect. Welcome to Brooks's," said the hostess with a rehearsed smile. "Do you have a reservation?" "Nathan Jones. Table for 1. He replied using the alias he'd registered earlier that day. The hostess checked the screen. "Right this way, Mr. Jones. We have a nice window table for you." Nathaniel followed, his sharp eye catching subtle details. The carpet near the entry was a bit worn. A waiter adjusted silverware at an empty table with more force than finesse. But most guests looked relaxed and satisfied. His table offered a view of both the dining area and the semi-open kitchen. One chef, younger than the others, plated a ribeye with precision and calm intensity. "Your server tonight will be Rachel," the hostess said, placing the menu. "She'll be with you shortly." Nathaniel nodded, glancing at the menu he had memorized years ago. He created most of it himself. Rachel arrived with a bright smile. "Good evening. Our special tonight is Chef Lucas bourbon-glazed ribeye with caramelized shallots and a blue cheese crust. It's been a crowd favorite." "Chef Lucas." Nathaniel feigned curiosity. "Our new executive chef. He started about 3 months ago and has really elevated the menu. The regulars adore him." "Then I must try it. Medium rare. And the house salad to start, please." Rachel took the order. Nathaniel turned his attention to the staff interactions. Most moved with practice flow, but near the kitchen pass, something felt off. A server dropped a ticket and exchanged words with the chef, presumably Lucas. Their interaction looked tense. His salad arrived, crisp greens, candied walnuts, dried cranberries, and light vinaigrette. Excellent. The steak followed shortly, and from first bite, Nathaniel was floored. The flavor was bold, balanced, and artfully presented. Perhaps better than his original recipe. "How's everything, sir?" Rachel asked. "Remarkable," he said truthfully. Compliments to the chef. As he ate, he noticed a table in the corner checking their watches. Their plates were cleared, but dessert hadn't arrived. Lucas seemed to be questioning an order while line cook shrugged. When it was time for dessert, Rachel suggested Lucas's newest, deconstructed apple pie with brown butter ice cream and bourbon caramel. Irresistible. It was, again, spectacular. "Chef Lucas seems quite talented," Nathaniel said. Rachel hesitated. "He is. Truly gifted. Some staff, though, find him difficult." "Because he expects excellence?" "Pretty much," she said with a small smile. "But his fans? They keep coming back. Personally, I think he's exactly what we needed." Nathaniel left a generous tip and exited, mind racing. The food was better than ever, but the friction among staff lingered in his mind. In the car, he made detailed notes. He would return. Different days, different times. 3 days later, a rainy Tuesday, Nathaniel placed an online order for takeout. Bourbon-glazed ribeye, truffle mashed potatoes, grilled asparagus. He arrived early, choosing a seat near the back counter where takeout orders were processed. "Order for Jones should be ready in 10, the hostess said. From his seat, he could see the registers and a glimpse of the kitchen. Lucas was hard at work, calling out instructions. 2 young cashiers handled payments. During a lull, they leaned in, whispering. "See Chef Perfect special tonight," said the auburn-haired cashier. "He acts like this is Manhattan fine dining," replied the blonde. "Travis says that's the problem." Nathaniel froze. Travis, the former sous chef who quit when passed over for promotion. Now at their biggest rival, Iron Flame. "How's the plan going?" the redhead asked. "Perfectly," said the blonde. "I swapped his specialty salt for regular. You should have seen his face. And I've been adding 10 minutes to his ticket times. Manager thinks he's slow." Nathaniel gripped his phone tightly. "Changed seafood delivery, like Travis said. He got chewed out by the manager for poor planning," the redhead laughed. "Travis will owe us front row concert tickets next month. Once he's back in charge, best shifts, a cut of the signing bonus." Smart move, staying friends with the manager. Nathaniel's jaw clenched. The betrayal ran deep. "Order up for Jones." The blonde handed him the bag. $54.87. "Thank you," he said calmly, noting their names, Melissa and Jessica. In the car, he sat motionless. The sabotage was methodical. Lucas was being sabotaged daily. Over the next 2 weeks, Nathaniel returned repeatedly, building a case. He saw steaks returned that were perfect. Lucas blamed for cold dishes that sat under heat lamps because no one told him they were ready. During staff meal, Lucas sat alone. One night, Nathaniel saw Lucas reviewing tickets in a journal, dark circles under his eyes. Still, he showed grace with guests and kept quality high. Nathaniel returned home, a familiar feeling gnawing at him. Lucas reminded him of someone. The next morning, Nathaniel visited corporate HQ and logged into the HR system. Lucas Rowe, Education, Culinary Institute of America. Previously, University of Chicago. Then the driver's license photo appeared. Nathaniel staggered back. Lucas Rowe was Lucas Brooks, his younger brother. He hadn't spoken to Lucas in 7 years. Their last conversation had ended in shouting when Lucas refused a job offer for Nathaniel, determined to forge his own path. And he had. Lucas had applied using their mother's maiden name. No references from their shared past, just his resume and skill. Nathaniel sat stunned, reading glowing internal reviews. Lucas had earned his role, and just as quickly, the sabotage had begun, orchestrated by Travis. He called the head of security. Pull surveillance for the last month. Discreetly, hours of footage showed everything. Jessica removing order tickets. Melissa tampering with spices. Travis handing Robert, the manager, an envelope. The next day at 4:30 p.m., Nathaniel walked into the restaurant in full owner regalia. The staff gathered, whispering. Robert turned pale. "I've been visiting as a customer," Nathaniel said, "and what I found shocked me." He played the footage. Gasps. Silence. "Robert, you're terminated." "Jessica. Melissa, you're fired." Any others involved stepped forward. For more staff confessed and were dismissed. "To the rest of you who upheld our values, thank you." He turned to Lucas. "Chef Lucas, may I speak with you in the office?" Behind closed doors, silence fell. "Rowe? Clever," Nathaniel said. "Didn't think you'd notice." "I didn't, until your bourbon glaze. Dad's recipe, your spin." Lucas looked down. "I didn't want to get in because of my name. And you didn't. You got here on skill. Now, I want you to stay. Not as Lucas Rowe, but as executive chef Lucas Brooks." Lucas hesitated. "This isn't about family charity?" "No, this is merit. You've earned it. The restaurant needs you. I need you." A long pause. Then Lucas extended his hand. "Partners." Nathaniel embraced him instead. "Family." 6 months later, the flagship location was thriving. Reservations weeks out. Reviews glowing. Staff energized. "We're leading every performance metric," Nathaniel said. "We," Lucas echoed. Their mother arrived for dinner, greeted by both sons at the door. "Iron Flame's numbers are down 30%, Lucas grinned. "Sabotage isn't talent," Nathaniel replied. Behind them, the restaurant hummed with laughter, clinking glasses, and sizzling steaks. A legacy rebuilt. A family restored.